This is Chuck Rapp with Multiply, a podcast to provide a word of encouragement for village church planters and leaders. This year in these podcasts, I'm focusing upon the one another scriptures found in the New Testament as viewed through the lens of leadership. Today's podcast comes from two verses in the book of James, chapter 4, verse 11, and chapter 5, verse 9. Unlike other scriptures thus far in this series, rather than dealing with things that we are to do, today's scriptures instruct us regarding behaviors to avoid as we interact with one another. The first portion of chapter 4, verse 11 admonishes us, "Brothers and sisters, do not slander one another." In 5:9, James elaborates on this theme with, "Don't grumble against one another, brothers and sisters, or you will be judged. The judge is standing at the door." To slander is to make a false statement that damages another person's reputation. To grumble against someone is to complain about them in an annoyed way. Well, I can't speak for others, but if I'm honest and I'm keeping score, I might be 1 out of 2 on these. By this, I'm saying that while I may not slander others, I can be prone to sometimes becoming annoyed with and complaining about others. This falls short of James' instruction. Well, one might ask, why should I not slander or grumble against another? Here are some harmful consequences that come to mind. This behavior damages our relationship and our ministry relationship with the other person. As a leader, such behavior reduces our followers' loyalty to us and likely to the organization as well. When others see the leader behave in these harmful ways, they will tend to model our bad behavior. This can lead to a toxic work or church environment that negatively impacts many people. Slander, that is, intentionally trying to damage the reputation of another person, creates strife within the body of Christ. This too is toxic and extremely harmful. And finally, when unbelievers see us treating others this way, it may reinforce their bad opinion of Christianity. They may think, if that's the way they treat one another, I don't want any part of it. Before I close, I must warn us of the outcome of these behaviors toward one another. James clearly cautions us that you will be judged. In my English translation, it is the judge, uppercase J, not judge, lowercase, who is watching. The context in the previous verse is the Lord's second coming and the judgment associated with that event. Be careful with the example that we set. Others are watching and will follow. We want to build up and not tear down. This has been a word of encouragement for village church planters.